Hey everybody, it's Hussein Kabani, your favorite broker, and we're back with something I promised you guys. We are gonna get into telling you about future developments that you probably won't even hear about for a year or two. There's so many things that happen in the background that not a lot of us are aware of unless you're actually gonna go out and look for that information. And guess what? I'm nosy enough about Pickering to go find that and share it with you guys. So today I want to talk about a project. It's actually the Home Depot Plaza at Kingston Road and Walnut. It's called the Brookdale Plaza. And basically this right now has the Home Depot, Food Basics, a Shoppers Drug Mart. There's a bunch of other stuff in there. In total right now, it's about 230,000 square feet of retail. Like I said, most of you guys wouldn't know about this, but Tribute Communities and another lending partner of theirs, they actually purchased this property around the beginning of this year. The information came out like February 2021. They purchased this entire property for $71 million. Now, from what I understand, Tribute originally wanted to just buy development land on the west side of the east side of Food Basics, where they can actually build mixed residential use. Originally, Tribute wanted to just purchase this land, but I believe they were selling the whole package. But when they went back and did the calculations and they looked at the rental income that was coming in from the plazas, I think it made sense to them, because in one article they kind of quoted and said that it was a recession-proof businesses that were running there. Like we said, you know, the Home Depot, that's been doing really well. Food Basics, you got to eat, and the Shoppers Drug Mart, you're going to get sick. It was a really good idea for them to buy this all as a package. And so on the east side of the property, they ended up acquiring somewhere around like 3.2, 3.4 acres of property, where they are planning on building three buildings over there. Each one is going to be 40 stories. Two of the buildings are going to be connected at a 6-story podium level, and then one of the buildings is going to be a standalone. That's the plans that they have going through so far. In total, they're looking at building 1,318. With the two buildings that are going to be connected, from my understanding right now, is that each one of them will have some retail storefront space at the bottom of those buildings, and then the rest will be residential. One of the other things is that they haven't completely decided if the third building is going to be either a condo building or is going to be a dedicated rental. Tribute happened to say that they're going to be kind of working on this thing for the next 10-ish years. And I think market conditions are going to basically dictate to them likely what's more profitable for them, to either have it as a condo building or have it as a rental unit. So just so you guys know, when a developer is planning to increase the density in a neighborhood so much, they actually have a lot of other stuff that they have to actually check mark the boxes on. So one of the things is like environmental, like, you know, the noise coming from the 401, because we're so close to the 401. Literally from the building, you'll be backing onto the 401. The other side will be so close to Liverpool, and then you're at Kingston Road. So there's a lot of stuff that they have to go through to kind of see how much noise is going to be created, how much of a disturbance that is going to be to the residents, and how they're going to kind of mitigate that noise pollution at the same time. Another big thing that they do is they actually conduct a traffic study. So, you know, if they're going to be creating 1,318 residential units coming here, well, you can bet that at least half of them have cars. So that's going to be, you know, another 700 cars that are going to be running in and out of that area. And it's already a pretty tight area if you're familiar with it. So what they are planning on doing right now is that there's a street, Walnut Lane. So Walnut Lane predominantly right now runs off Kingston Road, and it kind of goes north for the most part. And there's a 2-story office building on one side, and on the other side there's a condo townhouse complex. But Walnut Lane will actually end up running into the existing plaza that they've bought. They'll kind of loop around and go behind the Walmart, if you guys are familiar with that, and end up on Liverpool. So they're actually adding that whole area over there, so to ease the congestion going in and out of that area. This is the preliminary plan right now. I know that they have a hearing. They've just kind of filed for these applications, and I know that they have a hearing going on. I believe it's October 4th with the city. If you guys are interested in listening to that, you can easily just Google City of Pickering Developments, and there will be a YouTube link that you can kind of click on and watch and follow. Just a note that if you do follow this link and follow along, there will be other things that they're talking about as well. So maybe this one will come up for like 10-15 minutes, but there will be other items that they're discussing at the meeting. But I think this is a preliminary stage. When Tribute originally announced that they bought this property in February, they were hopeful to even say that they might get sales running before the end of the year. At this point right now, with the, you know, preliminary city hearing and whatever, October 4th, I don't personally think that they're going to get to the sales level this year. More than likely next year, because part of this was already zoned for residential. So this was another appealing part for them to buy it. So I don't think that this is something that's going to happen in 4 or 5 years. I think this is going to move along pretty quickly. I'd say probably within the next 12 months, we'll probably see some kind of sales material come on for this project. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit educational for you. Now, if you're wondering of what's going on with other developments, you see this empty street corner, you're like, hey, what the heck is happening here? Feel free to shoot me a message, leave me a comment. I'll be more than happy to look into it and get back to you. More than likely, I probably already have an idea of what's going on. So even if you follow along with our future videos, you'll probably get a glimpse of what's going on. Until next time, guys, I need you to remember one thing. Get Cabani, get sold.
Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold.